Hope you're all having a good day. Today, I'm having pretty good day, and without further ado, uh, I'm gonna be talking. I'm gonna be talking today about some of the themes in my music, and I guess the main theme, and not just my music, my next album, which is releasing on May 1st. I'm very excited about it. It's called False Prophets. It'll be on Apple Music, Spotify, whatever. Same things you've seen for the other two albums under Clockwatchers. But some of the themes that I notice run through my music, uh, and I'm doing this. I just want to say, mostly for myself because I think it's important just to kind of self-reflect sometimes about what you are doing and just, you know, exactly see what you have done. And with this record, what I've done, at least I was trying to do, is kind of an album about isolation, you know, and not just in the sense of what's been going on over the past year, uh, even though that does come up a few times in the songs, not very explicitly though, but more about isolation from one's own feelings, you know. Uh, yeah, because I feel like that music is a great outlet for that, and just art in general, you know. Because a lot of times you don't really get to you kind of cut pieces of yourself off from the world. And I guess that's the main thing that I want to say about this album. And the main theme is try and find a way to express yourself. And if you can't find an easy way to do that, which, to be fair, is it's not easy to do that a lot of the times for some people. Um, you know, recognizing that you're having a hard time expressing yourself, and I feel like that's something that is talked about a lot in music, but what I'm doing is honestly not that different from what a lot of other artists are doing. You know, I was about to say something like, you know, it's different, but it's honestly it's not. It's it's pretty similar to what a lot of people are talking about, you know, because a lot of people do feel these feelings, and also a lot of people don't feel these feelings. What these feelings are, I guess, isolation. You know, talking about, like I said, cutting pieces of yourself off emotionally, just to kind of feel like um, to feel better. And yeah, how that relates to the whole sheriff buddy thing, I feel like that also happens, you know, not just on an individual level, but on a community level. And you know, with that starts with public officials. It starts with sheriffs. That starts with teachers. It starts with not public officials, authority figures. That's the better word. And yeah, you know, it's it starts with them because they're the people that, in a lot of ways, that do have authority. You know, it's kind of obvious, but you know, and if they have the authority to, you know, make sure that people are, uh, they have the they have the ability to ask if people are okay. You know, uh, on a wider scale than the average individual. And I don't think the sheriffs in particular or the police force has been doing a very good job of that in Marin County. And I do express that some in the album. But I also just feel like I said, you know, I'm not doing a very good job of it either. And it's more of it is a systems problem, but it's also a personal issue. The idea of isolation and almost not even isolation, just kind of freezing out your own feelings. Um, and I think it's a lot. It's in a lot of ways it's very useful, especially in stressful situations and situations like what are going on right now. But in the long term, it does have some serious negative consequences, you know, obviously. And I feel like that it's talked about in a fairly vague sense, and I'm even talking about it in a fairly vague sense. But it's like um, it's not explicit, and it's people aren't being explicit and how much it affects them, which I do feel in this album. I guess that is something different. I'm fairly explicit, blunt, I guess, and I'm quite happy with that. And I feel like that's something that, in general, about this campaign, you have to be blunt about things. This Marin County, it's got more problems than I think it's willing to admit. Um, and there's some statistics to back this up. I'm not gonna get, you know what? I'll have the statistics and the link in the description because that's at least the statistics that I have. I'm not saying they're necessarily the most accurate or up to date or anything, but they do paint at least some sort of picture. Um, that Marin County has a hard time recognizing where its flaws are, because there is a lot of great things about this place. And I do also want to say that is a theme in this music. The contrast between the good things that I see in my community and the bad things, and how a lot of good things um, end up getting kind of put on a pedestal, and a lot of the bad things just get swept under the rug. Um, yeah, I guess that's basically what I have to say about some of the themes in my music. And like I said before, I hope you're having a good day. And I'm glad I got this video out. You know, it's kind of fun doing this. Hopefully, I'll be doing another video soon. And my album will be coming out, like I said, May 1st. Hopefully. And anyways, hope you, yeah. Goodbye.